Hello, everyone. Dr. Scott here. I'm sorry I'm a little late, 7:06. And we are here for the very first YouTube live stream with all of you guys. And it is quite a big one because, of course, as you know, we are celebrating 100,000 subscribers. All of you wonderful people tuning in to this incredible channel that we've put together. So I'm hugely grateful to all of you to be watching this evening from your homes. And I'm sure you're wondering where I am. So for this particular birthday, I thought we would do something really special. So I don't know if any of you guessed. Oh, there's a few people that are messaging here actually from the right continent. But I'm currently in Kenya. So I'm here at the Meru National Park. It's about 400 kilometers north of Nairobi, the capital city. It is an amazing national park. And I've had the most sensational day. I've just come back in. I'm still absolutely disgusting in my safari clothes as I've been heading out into the park. It's about 870 kilometers square. It is traversed with loads of rivers. So as a result, it has grasslands, of course. It's got scrublands, but it's got swamplands and dense jungle as well. So it's just so rich in wildlife. And I know that all of you are going to be super jealous, so I'm not going to be too mean about it. But today has been spectacular. The animals that I've got to see have been mind-blowing. I think the most incredible was the lion. And I got to see a lioness up close. She is one of just 92 lions that live in this park. There are, I believe that there's 3 separate prides that live here. And yeah, just such a small number, only 92 animals. And we got to see her today, resplendent in the shade under an acacia tree, sniffing the breeze and having an amazing time. But also we've seen today zebra. We saw a huge herd of elephants, which was amazing. I've got to see that we had water buffalo as well, rhino yesterday. The reticulated giraffe here are so beautiful. It's just been a dream. I can't tell you how amazing it's been. And it's been a wonderful thing because I've got to be able to enjoy it as part of Rescue Vet and hopefully be able to bring all of you guys along for the ride. Today, we were filming with the Born Free Foundation. You may remember those guys. They were the ones that were brought together after there we go, a little bit of light there. You can see me now. Unfortunately, I can't show you the background because this place we're in is Perini River, Rhino River Camp. It's absolutely amazing. I should say a huge thank you to our sponsors for this particular trip, who are Tropical Sky. They're looking after us so beautifully here. And honestly, they provide such a bespoke service. So if you're keen to come to Africa and you want to be looked after well, you want to be taken to all the right places and to see the amazing array of wildlife, then honestly do check out Tropical Sky. They're at tropicalsky.co.uk. Back to Born Free Foundation. So we will be bringing you a video very, very soon. We're hoping to get it up onto the channel in the next few weeks. And it's all about the work that they do in fostering the relationship between local communities and wildlife to just ensure that they have the best synergy possible so that there isn't any conflict. And that means that not only people prosper, but the wildlife do as well. But I tell you what, they seem to be pretty successful at it because the amount of animals we got to see today, hippos wallowing around as well. It was just glorious. And for anyone that's an animal lover, you'll know that the mecca of wildlife is Africa. And actually, this is the first time that I've ever been able to set my foot on African soil. So grateful to all of you guys for giving me the opportunity to be able to broadcast live from Africa. How amazing is that? And to be able to bring you guys along for the journey is going to be epic. So thank you so much for tuning in this evening. And it is a beautiful evening here in Nairobi. You can hear all the crickets in the background. Last night there was actually a crocodile, of course there was, sitting by the little stream that just trickles along beside the pool here. It's amazing. They do say, however, don't step out of your tent at night time, which is fair enough. So if you see me being accosted by some wildlife, it's absolutely my fault. But it is an amazing place. And after the day we've had, I am actually having a beer. I hope you guys don't mind. But it is, look, it's 100K. We've celebrated our 100K, which is a huge milestone. And in fact, we've already got to nearly 110. So the channel is only growing. So I'm just so grateful to all of you guys. So should we try and see if we can get to some questions? There's lots and lots of people saying hello from all over the place, from Australia, from Munich, from France, from New York. This is awesome. So amazing to speak to all of you guys. Oh, from San Diego, hi there. Niagara Peninsula in Canada, hi guys. Wow, absolutely incredible stuff. From Texas, you guys are the best, honestly. Virginia, hi everyone. Blackpool, back in the UK. Germany. Wow, Johannesburg. You guys are coming from everywhere. I'm so grateful. Oh, I have someone from Brizzy. Hi, Kay. How are you? G'day, mate. How's it going? So, look, let's get to some questions, shall we? Not all of them are going to be Africa related, I'm sure. And I'm certainly not an expert over here. I've treated some wild animals, but this is the first time in Africa. But I'll certainly answer about my experiences so far. It's been absolutely incredible. Right, let's have a little look. Oh, look, from Lakewood in Washington. This is just so cool. You guys are honestly the best. Really hope you've got some mosquito repellent. Absolutely have. The mosquitoes, everything here is feisty. There was these flies today that literally sort of like tore you open immediately and sucked your blood. But it's definitely worth it, guys. I would definitely say come and check out Kenya. And the Kenyan people are divine. They're so friendly, smiley, and kind-hearted. All speak beautiful English, so it's good to go. It's amazing. Let's just have a look and see. So Michael said, he said, basically, you have nerves of steel to do what you do. I love watching it, but could never see myself doing it. My stomach couldn't handle the surgeries of what you do. Well, do you know what, Michael? Sometimes I do question my own sanity. Why do I try and do these sorts of procedures that do challenge me? But actually, it is wonderful to get that result when you commit to performing a procedure that will change an animal's life, and you know that it will have an impact, a really positive impact. But it takes a lot of trust, not only in yourself, but also by the owners of the animal, to be faithful to that they know you do a good job, really. So there's a lot riding on your shoulders as a vet. And you've got the anesthetic, you've got the staff that are working on them as well, and then you've got your lovely patient that you're trying to get through. So yeah, there's many times in surgery I do go, what am I doing? Why am I putting myself through this? But breathe deep, you get through it, and at the other side you get an animal that's much better and an owner that's very relieved. So it's always worthwhile doing. But yeah, it's not for the faint-hearted. Certainly if you've got a bit of a queasy stomach, do what you do. I'm sure you do it beautifully well. Says here's a question here. Wow, from French Polynesia. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. I've got a bearded dragon called Mochi is watching the live stream. Hi Mochi, how are you, you little cutie? So here's one. Dr. Scott, where do you feel at home? Which animals do you prefer to treat? Well, do you know what? Weirdly, people have said when you come to Africa, you feel home. And I immediately have felt a kinship with this place. It is something else, something so special. And, the people are so friendly and smiley. It is, the seat of all things, isn't it? That's what they think. And it just feels like a very natural place for me to be. I was that kid that was always obsessed and fascinated by animals, and to be here now is a real privilege. It's a real gift. It's so nice that you guys are here with me as well. because I know you'd all love it. So hopefully one day for all of you, you'll be able to make it over here to Africa. I would still say I still call Australia home, and I love Australian wildlife, and they're really fascinating and different. And quite intriguing as well. So, and they're the ones that kind of inspired me to be a vet in the first place. So, I probably would still say I prefer probably to treat dogs and cats just because they're domesticated, and I've treated a lot of them. But I do, I do love and I'm passionate about wildlife. So, anytime I get to treat a wild animal or just put my hands on one, I'm happy to help treat them and make them better. Right, let's have a look and see some of the local wildlife there. We've got some monkeys that have just been traversing from tree to tree. It's an amazing place. It's one of those sort of tented places where you can stay and the lighting is beautiful and everything is wonderful. So let's have a look. What questions do we have? Okay, so I can see here we've got one from Claire. She's guessing that did Mango stay with Nathan and Sam whilst you're away? Well, nothing gets past you, Claire, of course. Yes, unfortunately, he could not come with me. Apparently, he's a little bit sad at vet practice today because he's with Sam and Nathan, and he's wondering where I am. So he says, how does he get on with the cat Sam's got at her rescue? Does he try and make friends and play, or does he keep away? Do you know, it's such a good question that you've asked that, Claire, because I have always had cats and dogs together, but I've always had a cat, and then I've had a dog that sort of trained. A cat that trained the dog how to behave, which is fair enough. But as you know, I lost my cat Ricketts recently, and so he's not been there to sort of tutor Mango in the etiquette of feline behavior. But he has been getting that training at Sam's house. And it's really great because Mango's a really gentle dog and is really interested in other living creatures, as am I. And he has started to just develop a healthy respect for them there. There's been no altercations. He's just finding that, you know, if an animal runs, then a dog will chase, right? But actually, in this case, the cat's just sitting there going, "What? You're just a dog, man." And he's learning respect, which is great. So you never know, I might be able to get another cat at some point in the future, which would be really nice. But thanks for the question, Claire. And yes, Mango sends his love to all of you. Right. There's a couple of questions now from Instagram. What's next for Rescue Vet? Wow, that's an interesting question. So as you know, I'm here in Kenya. We're going to be doing one of the Rescue Vet International episodes here. We are covering as the main story, actually, the donkey skin trade. So it's quite a horrendous trade that's going on at the moment where donkeys are being skinned and then that is sent to the Chinese herbal medicine trade. So it's really horrific and at an industrial scale. So we're going to be digging quite deeply into that, meeting some of the people that have been affected by it, and obviously treating some of the animals that have been traumatized. So it's going to be a really big story. And then alongside that, we're doing all of our beautiful moments with the indigenous wildlife of this incredible country. So that's what we're doing right now. We've got Ruth. Ruth is telling me that Canada's capital city is Ottawa, is it? Okay, oh, well, you're the boss, you know. But looking down here at Dory, when did you know you would be a vet? Well, actually, at the age of 7, I realized that I was camping with my parents. I was in the outback, and we were in the middle of nowhere. It was all red. And so I got up early, as I would tend to do, and pop my head out the tent, and there was just a little bunny rabbit that was sort of quite a way away. So I thought, I'm just going to try and see how close I can get to it. And I just sort of scooched my way slowly but surely up to this rabbit and managed to touch it on the nose. And it was like this sort of moment where I looked around, there was no one to tell. But at that moment, I realized that my future was going to be in animals. And here I am, in the midst of Africa with all of you fellow animal lovers. I couldn't be happier. All right, there's another question here. What's a dream location to go to? Gosh, I mean, I think everyone should travel. It's so good for the soul. I think it's really good to meet different people, understand different cultures. I think it breeds kindness, broad-mindedness. It respects diversity. It's a brilliant thing to do. So I would definitely recommend going all the places that you could ever imagine if you're able to. But I would say at the moment, I'm looking at places around like Polynesia or the Philippines. There's lots of sort of really gorgeous islands, places, island communities where they're doing incredible work as well with trying to sort of rewild oceans and regrowing coral beds and things like that. So, and of course, some pretty gorgeous beaches as well. So I would say, yeah, around Philippines at the moment would probably be my choice destination next time around, besides Africa, of course. Okay, so we've got another question here from Little Aussie Girl. So where's the drone shot from the title card of Rescue Vet filmed? It looks like Chobham Common, but not sure. It's gorgeous. Well, yes, you're absolutely right. It is Chobham Common. And in fact, I am going to be refilming that because, of course, now I've got Mango to join to the gang. So we will be filming that again very soon. But yes, it was Chobham Common. It was the start of last year when we first floated the channel. And yeah, it's a beautiful place. It's where I actually run with Mango all year round, and it changes with the seasons. And it can either be, snowy and freezing or boiling hot. It's yeah, it's a lovely place. So yeah, thanks for picking it out. If you ever come to Chobham and see me, guys, then you can go and have a little walk around the common as well. Right, I got a question here from Mark. Mental health issues are a real concern for many vets lately. What do you do to address this in yourself and in your cohorts? Thanks, Mark. That's a really thoughtful question to ask. Vets are struggling at the moment, but historically as well. So historically, it's because we have one of the only jobs where we have to euthanize a family member on a daily basis. And just because they're animals, we know the importance of animals to us and to our family members. So that can be really, really difficult. And then you've got to turn around 5 minutes later and say hi and be happy with a brand new puppy. So it can be really taxing and emotionally exhausting. And then recently, I think there has been a lot of stigmatization about vets, the word vet, because of the corporatization of veterinary practices and the impact that's had on pricing. What I would say is that all of your lovely vets that I'm sure you all trust and love, they're all people like me, kids growing up loving animals. If they wanted to earn loads of money, they would have been a dentist or an investment banker. They wouldn't have chosen to be a vet. This is a vocation. It's a calling. And, I'm sure that the vast majority want to do the very best they can for you and for your animals. So it's a tough job. There's a lot of pressure on it at the moment. There's a lot of scrutiny on it at the moment. So, yeah, be nice to your vet right now because we really do need the support. But thanks for the question. It's it's a good one. So I've got a question here from Kay. Hi, Kay. Do you think Quinn will ever be a vet like her dad? I have a feeling she will. Oh, Kay, do you know what? I'd love it if she did to follow in the old man's footsteps. I think that would be great. I'm just not sure. I think she has all the skills, and she's the empathy and sympathy she has for animals is clear, as all you guys have seen. She very much is sort of wired like me, where just every animal is one to be looked after and nurtured and rescued. So I think the raw material is there, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I think she could if she wanted to, but that girl's got a lot of strings to her bow. So let's just see how it plays out, shall we? Okay, so I've got another question. How was Ukraine? So you may all realize that I've gone back again. This is actually the third visit that I've made to Ukraine since the war began. It's a passion it's become a passion of mine after I first went out. Hopefully some of you guys have been able to watch the War Vet episode, which we filmed when I was working with a charity there called Breaking the Chains. And it's had a profound impact on me. So I've gone back since and worked with other charities. This time around, I was invited to a small animal veterinary conference to be the keynote speaker in Kyiv. And initially, it was supposed to be not a too bad time to be traveling over there. Unfortunately, there was no ceasefire. In fact, everything ramped up and air sirens, the works, were outside. So it made it for a challenging period, but it was nice to be able to be there and support the Ukrainian people through what they're going through, which is absolutely horrendous. And I hope that all of you will continue to do the same. But yeah, they're lovely people, and a lot of them are working under really, really difficult circumstances. After I was there, in Kiev, and I went to some animal shelters. Of course, I did, and I went to work at a community veterinary clinic. I also then went to a bird sanctuary out in Lviv, which is right near the Polish border, and we're treating loads of beautiful feathered friends out there. So yeah, it's been an incredible part of my life for the last few years, and it probably will continue to be so. So yes, I'm looking at going back again to support a husband and wife vet team that are amazing. So yeah, watch this space. Congrats on 100K subs. Thank you so much. It's really thoughtful. What was the best thing you filmed? Oh gosh, that is such a hard question, because I love everything I filmed. So hopefully you guys can see that. I'd say it's got to be collecting mango, I think. It's not very often that you find yourself crying and hugging your kid and having a gorgeous moment. So I managed to stave off the other 16 dogs that Quinn wanted to bring home. So just had the one. But I think that was probably a really special, just personal moment that I got to share with you guys. And it was really authentic, because it was a dog that I've spent a long time getting over my previous heart dog, Betty. And although, of course, I love Scully and Ludo, I sort of hadn't had that one dog that was mine. And so this dog was going to be that. And he's turned out to be beyond all expectations. He is thoroughly gorgeous. And to share that moment with Quinn and you guys, was really special. So yeah, I'd say that one. There's been loads of great surgeries that we've been able to achieve with myself and the team. Hopefully you guys are all interested in those. I know that some of you love the gore and you want to see all the detail. I know there's loads of you that want to. It's just YouTube doesn't particularly appreciate loads of blood and guts. So sorry, guys. I'm really sorry about that, because I know that you really want to see them. But we will maybe consider that or different ways to be able to show you more of the detail. No, it's not the blood and guts. It's more just about the detail, because you're really interested exactly what I do. But yeah, it's an interesting job, so I can't blame you. Wow, that we have been through so many questions, and it's getting on a little bit now. It's nearly 7:30 here in the Maru National Park. As I said, I'm at the Rhino River Camp here with Tropical Sky. Thanks very much to them to host us here. It's been such an amazing day. I do have to head off eventually and drink this beer, guys. I've earned it. It's been such an incredible day. But also to all of you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This one has been something different. We've never done it before. Apologies coming a little bit late to the party. A few technical issues here. We are in the middle of a national park in the middle of Kenya. But it has been, a real privilege to build this channel. It's amazing to work alongside my team, Emily, who's with me now, and everyone that's worked on the channel. And most of all, of course, you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking all of the videos. I really do hope you continue to follow this journey. We will be doing a number of international trips, supporting a number of amazing charities. And as you know, continuing to work at grassroots level to support rescue, whether it be local, national, or international. So it has been an absolute joy, guys. I love you guys too. Thanks, Darcy. Love you too. And look, love to all of you and to all of your furry friends. It really is a privilege to be here and to stream live from the depths of the Kenyan savannah. So until next time, guys, all the very best. Lots of love. Take care. And I'll see you soon here on Rescue Vet. Bye for now.